Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with new video on Databricks series. In that we will be covering up a very basic thing from Databricks, that is the API given by the Databricks for Spark, that is Pyspark. And we will be in whole video series more focused on this Pyspark thing. So today we are getting started with the Pyspark, that how we can import some file and go ahead with having Pyspark. So let's get started with the video. This video is going to be pretty interesting, as in this video from scratch I will be telling you that how and showing you that how we can import some file, how we can use the cluster, after that how we can display that file using Pyspark from very basic. So this is going to be a very basic video in which your whole concepts will be, if you are already aware, your concepts will be brushed up, and if you are new to the Pyspark and Databricks field, you are going to gain a very beautiful experience from the very basic. So let me just start it. So yesterday, if you are aware, I have covered up in the video that how to create cluster. So yesterday's cluster, it was demo cluster. Today I have created one new cluster, demo one cluster. As this particular uh, Databricks is a community edition, in this you can't restart your cluster which was pre-existing. So for today I have created a new cluster, that is demo one cluster, which I will be using ahead in the notebooks and in creating tables. What does it mean that creating notebooks and creating table? In notebook you will write your Python code which will be there for you to work upon, in which you will be doing your ELT and whatever transformations will be there, you can do into that notebook. In table, creating table is nothing but if you are suppose importing some file from your local system or from some cloud system, that file is loaded as a table into the Databricks. So that two things we will be covering up in very short video, and you will get to know that how we can import the file into table. After that, from table how we can use it into the Pyspark notebook. So let's first import that file. For that, what we will do, uh, we will click on this data. In this data you can see that there are no table existing here. For that, what you can do, you can click on create table to import file. Now there are three options it is showing you in front of in community edition. First one is upload file, second one is S3, and third one is other data sources. In this we are majorly focused on upload files. S3 is Amazon S3, from which is a cloud uh, file management system where all the files are kept on Amazon Web Services, AWS. Other data sources, wherever the file is kept, either it can be cloud source or it can be network source. So any source wherever it is written existing that particular file, you can go ahead with having this option. Right now we are going to choose upload file option, which will pick up our file from the local. So for that, what we will do, we'll click on select and then drop a file to upload or click to browse. So for that I will be clicking on this. After that, what I will be doing, I will be moving to staging. In this staging you can see that train.csv is there, in this train is there. So this particular file we will be using here for the demonstration purpose. Click on OK. It's a 2.1 MB file, so it may take a little bit time. Just wait to get it uploaded. It totally depends on your internet speed, that how much your internet speed is. It's not uploaded. It is telling you create table with UI, create table in notebook. There are two options now. If you are using create table with UI, the table will be shown in front of you right now. Otherwise, if you will click on create table in notebook, it will take you to the notebook where you can utilize this particular file. So for that, what I will be doing, I will be clicking on create table in notebook. Here you can see that it has automatically created one notebook in which we can see it is giving you overview. There are some lines in that. You can go ahead and read that what it is telling you. This notebook will show you how to create a query or query a table or data frame. That this is for beginners. Whoever are beginner in Databricks, they can just go ahead with this option of open with notebook, create with notebook, which was there as the second option. First option was create with UI. If you would have clicked on UI, table would have been displayed in front of you, with which you can just munch up your table a bit, and then you can load that table, and after that you can use that particular table. Table is nothing but the file which you have been imported from the local system. It is stored here as the table. Now on table you can from table you can use further. So it is telling you that thing. After that, let me go to the cmd2, this command line 2, in which there are few codes. After that there are some codes. It is ending at cmd5. We will be watching each one of them one by one, so that you can get aware that how the some particular file in Pyspark is getting loaded in Databricks file system, DBFS. You can see here DBFS, this data where you have clicked, it is nothing but your DBFS date, means whatever file is there, it is getting uploaded and it is termed as DBFS, Databricks file system. So from Databricks file system, how we are going to read that file and how we can display that particular file, whatever data it is containing, we will be watching here. So first line, it is file location and type. It is taking up the file location, that is file store slash tables slash train.csv. Hope it is clear to you. File type, it is telling CSV. Now CSV options, there are few options which we need to provide its value explicitly. That is info schema is equals to false, first row is header is equals to false, and delimiter is equals to comma. So it depends on your file, whatever file you are whatever delimiter you are using into the file, you can pass this error. If you are using pipe delimiter, you can use pipe, or you can give a space delimited or tab delimited, whatever it is your file is, you can just pass in that delimiter and first row if it is there as header or not. So all those things you can do it here. Now there is df spark.read.format, correct? File type dot option, whatever. Df is nothing but, if you are aware of pandas data frame, there is one more important question comes here, that we were already having pandas data frame in which we were using the transformation activity on some particular file. Here also the same thing going on. Only difference between both of them is that pandas data frame was getting used on your local system. That means it is not having ability to get computed on distributed system. Now you would be wondering that what distributed system is. Distributed system is nothing but, if suppose that some there are multiple nodes, or there are multiple workers into some particular cluster. Now worker is, you in layman term you can memorize it something like this, that if you are several computers which is working your one job, that means if you are having a big data set, that whole data set will be divided for computation in different computers, which will be controlled by a main computer, that will be the node computer, and whole of that chunk will be called as cluster. So this df is the spark df, not the pandas df. Hope you got the difference between spark df and the pandas df. So spark.read.format, all these options we are providing it over here, or info schema, whatever we have taken it here, it is passing up from this particular one. Header, first row is header option, delimiter dot load file location, correct? Let me click shift plus enter and let's see what it is doing. Now you can see that it is taking up a whole of the data. Now you can notice that in line number 1, row is taken, these are column name which is taken as the row. So for that, what you can do is you can make it as true. If you made it true, you are telling that first row is to be header. It will be considered as header. Now when you will click on shift plus enter, it will again recreate that table which will be containing that column name as the header. So you can see now that row ID, order ID, all the things have been shifted up and it is considered as the column name now. So this is something how it is, how it look like. Your file, if you will open that file from your local into Excel, let me show you, the things are same as here. You can see the row ID, order ID, whatever column names are there, you are able to see it into Spark data frame as well. Now it is telling you temp table names. Table names, you are just going to provide that train underscore CV as your table name. For that, what it is doing, df dot create or replace temp view. All these things are now going ahead with having just you may say like this, that it now started having some operation with that particular data frame. All these operation in detail we will be covering up in the new video, in the next video. So let it be for right now. Means you already saw that how we are uploading the some file from local system, and how we are using that into that as a the data frame, and how we are displaying it out. So let it be for today. In next video we'll be covering up all those, how we can go ahead with some operation into that particular table which we have created from that file. So stay tuned to the channel. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Hope you like the video. If you found this video helpful, kindly like to the video, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video, guys.